So my other thought, like I said at the beginning, I wasn't happy about the result. And it's like I try to think about it from both ways, okay? Like I try to think of like, oh, okay, it's DIY, like they're new-ish
Yeah.
as a group. So that's why they had to win. And then I even was like, it was on Denise Salcedo's tweet where she was like, "Oh my god, that was a banger match. It was fire, blah 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 blah. I love Imperium's, like they were so great in that match." And I was like, "Yeah, it would be awesome though if they could win sometimes." Like that was my response. And this guy answers me and he was like, "It's to further the Imperium storyline." And I'm like, all right, thanks for mansplaining. But also,
Slapped you over the face with that.
yeah, the thing
Of
that,
course it
but
is.
see, my rebuttal to that is how long are we going to keep going with that part of the storyline though? Because we've said this, we just had this conversation a week or two ago that um the Imperium storyline is slow and and everything is just like in slow motion when it comes to the group and like what is going on with Geo, Ludwig, and Gunther, because obviously like they're a trio, but there's like three moving parts. Like there's so many different things going on.
So many different moving parts.
But the tension between them and like, oh, Kaiser's the daddy's favorite and now Geo's daddy's favorite. It's like it's been changing and it's been going on for so long and nothing has come about it. And so when we keep being like, oh well, it's to further the story, how much further can you take the story? They're basically an inch away from the finish line. We just don't know how to get over the finish line.
Yeah.
So that's the frustration that I have, because like I am all for storylines continuing, and okay, it makes sense for this person to lose and it makes sense for this person to win. Like I'm on here all the time talking
That's all
about
we
why.
do.
Yes.
That's
So
all
it's
we
like
do.
I get it, but when it comes to Imperium, I don't feel like it's going to keep making sense for them to keep losing and then you're actually not doing anything to further their storyline, and each and every week it's, "Oh, well, Gunther's gonna be mad at you. No, he's gonna be mad at you." And then they go out and lose, and oh, you're gonna have to explain this, and like, what's Gunther gonna do? And then nothing happens. So
That
that's
is
why
true.
I'm getting like, you can't really shoot that back at me,
I
because
could see next. Yeah, we'll go. Keep going.
the only thing, like I said, the only reason you can say that DIY needed to win was because they were newer and they're trying to like establish them on the main roster as like a legitimate tag team, which is ridiculous. But I get it because of the audiences don't overlap, but like that's basically the only reason. Otherwise it's like there's no super deep long-term storytelling here that was like, finally DIY got the win, or like this was the nail in the coffin. It was like, no, they just
There
needed
was
to
none
win
of
so
that.
that people cared. That was basically it. you know
People need more people need to care about DIY.
that's it.
It's literally that was the whole point of the match.
Mhm. So
That's all I got. Yeah, that's
yeah, that's just what it is. I don't know.